California is kind of having a love-hate relationship with water. The state's famous for its bright, sunshiny days, but the seemingly endless string of those days meant most of the state plunged into severe drought over the summer. Now the water picture is much better, but monitoring and managing conditions is still of great concern. For more perspective, we turn now to Janine Jones, Interstate Resources Manager and Drought Manager from the State Department of Water Resources. Good morning to you and welcome to Fox 40 News at 11.
Good morning.
It has been 4 months since the Edward Hire power plant at the Oroville Dam, the hydroelectric plant, had to be shut down because water levels were so low. Hydroelectric power was kind of getting a double whammy given the conditions we had, people wanting more water and power because things were dry and hot, and that's what was more difficult to produce. But with our recent storms, the situation with the power plant changed this week?
Well, last year was an extreme water year in a couple of regards. It was both very dry and very warm. Fortunately, the current water year is shifting to a wetter and somewhat cooler pattern. So particularly in December, we had great precipitation in much of the state for December, and that has allowed, among other things, the Hyatt power plant to resume generation. It's increased storage in many of our reservoirs, and it's certainly very welcome after our long dry spell.
Definitely. Now that situation, as you just detailed, a real achievement given where we were and all the different curtailments water users have been facing. We have a joke around the newsroom. Once we have a big rain after a long dry period, we say to each other, the drought's over, right? You know, when we laugh because we know that's not true. But it's so very important that people do understand there's still a lot to be concerned about when it comes to our entire water outlook, right?
Yeah, so half of the state's average annual precipitation is December, January, and February. So we had a great December, that was good, but we still need to see what happens with January and February. So we encourage people to continue with water conservation measures, be cautious about their water use because we don't know what will happen yet for the rest of the season. And since it is a La Nina year, this means it's pretty likely that at least Southern California will be dry.
With the La Nina year. Now, as you were talking about, we're on a great pace when it comes to this water year. At this point, besting that 34 inches by this time back from 1982 and 83. But as you mentioned, a real possibility that we won't keep that up, even though since the start of the water year in October, like SAC executive airports recorded 8 inches above normal, for instance. We are still looking at new state water restrictions that went into place this week because we all had kind of fallen short of the reduction in use levels the governor had been hoping for. Was 15% cutbacks. Are folks just not trying, do you think, or is it that we just don't believe the need still exists because we've been living through some of these intense storms? I mean, thousands still in our region without power.
Well, I think it's a mixture of factors. Certainly, Californians over a longer time period have made a lot of progress in conservation if we were to look at water use, say, 10 years ago, even 10 years ago as compared to now. But it is important to keep reminding people of the need to conserve, especially doing the easy things like not running your sprinklers in the wintertime when it's been raining, clearly. And since we are in a state that is famous for its climate swings from wet to dry and back and forth, that can be a hard message to keep in front of people all the time. But we do need to be mindful of the need to watch our water use at all times.
And you, as we mentioned, are the Interstate Resources Manager for DWR, so you work out kind of how we get water from other places and where we send it. You've been with the department for more than 40 years. How does this time period stack up among the challenging time periods that you've seen the state face in the past?
One of the things that we've really noticed in this century, odd though it may sound to say this century, is that since 2000, we've had predominantly dry conditions overall in terms of dry water years, and we've seen a noticeable shift to warmer conditions as well. And the combination of warming temperatures with dry conditions creates increased impacts. A good example of that would be also, if you look at post-2000, what's happened with wildfires, which is basically symptomatic of a transition to a warming and drying climate.
Got it. All righty, Janine Jones from DWR, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Fans in Australia show support for World